Okay, I'm just gonna jump right into this. This video is specifically for stressed out and overwhelmed homemakers. I just wanna make your life a little bit easier today to give you a little bit more peace and hope as you start making shifts toward making your home your safe place. I'm not saying that you're not doing that you're not trying so hard. I know you are, but as someone who's been there and someone who's living on the other side of that stress and chaos, I feel like I've got some things to share for you. Easy things.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Margaret Matheny, for those of you who are new, and I talk about creating your haven in your home, creating a safe place, living with wellness and intentionality, okay? A lot of that trickles down to minimalism and just prioritizing the things that matter. I'm gonna give you this list today with a very humble heart, knowing that I'm still working on a lot of things in my life and stress doesn't go away. Like I said, I'm carrying some pretty heavy stuff right now in my personal life, and my home is a place where I get to heal, rejuvenate, have really good conversation to just keep going. And I want the exact same thing for you. I don't know what you're carrying, but I know you're carrying something. If you're a human, it's inevitable. And I have a lot of compassion for people who are stressed and just looking for answers, because I was there. So just 10 easy ways to declutter your home. Let's dive right into it. Also, if you enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Stay a while. It's fun over here. Okay, we're starting in the kitchen. Kitchen is the hearth of the home. It's the center focal point. We're gonna get rid of loose papers and just cluttered decor. These have been up, these cute ones, have been up for over a month. They were for my 1-year-old who turned 1. If you didn't put that together, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take it down, and I have some loose papers over here that I'm gonna show you that have just been a messy, stressful focal point for me. This is cute, but the time is over and it just kind of stimulates my eye and I'm ready for them to be done. So let's get to work. Look, I'm not saying that this stuff is bad. Decorations are not bad, but when I'm in a stressed state, I really just need to overdo it in creating peace and calm. So that makes it easy to just take these down and say, hey, let's welcome a little bit more cohesiveness, a little bit more simplicity, because as a mother, as a homemaker, mess is gonna happen. So I just wanna be on the cautious side of simplifying and creating clean and tidy spaces. This little nook can either be really cute or really messy. It's kind of like my catch-all corner. So I have to stay on top of this. And it sounds silly, but if you have one little Lego here, one little jar of supplements, then it's going to attract more clutter. So in these small spaces, just be very aware that clutter attracts clutter. Okay, this one should just take you 5 minutes. Just go through your pantry and your fridge and get rid of the things that are expired or things that you don't use. I'm telling you, 5 minutes, but as a homemaker, having a more curated, simplified, and clean pantry and refrigerator makes the biggest difference. I make every single meal at home. When this space is clean and yucky, which you guys, I have 3 boys, it gets this way so fast. It makes the whole process just not as enticing to me. In fact, it makes it a lot more difficult, okay? So let's just take 5 minutes, get rid of the stuff that's expired, that you don't use anymore, create peace in your pantry, okay? It's cute, peace in the pantry. Real quick, renovating health. Okay, let me start by saying this is not medical advice. Consult your doctor before you try any of these things. I have to say that disclaimer before I share anything, but what I'm about to share might tickle your fancy. Vitamin C, beef liver, oyster, and She Legit. This is what I've turned to while decluttering and simplifying our supplement cabinet, because as a holistic mama, I went crazy for too long on all these supplements, believing too many different people, when really all it came down to was just eating bioavailable foods. Foods that my body would take in and digest properly. Renovating Health, this is the company. First of all, like, how gorgeous are these? Name a more aesthetic company. Their goal is just to provide the foundational nutrients to help us live with vitality and energy without sacrificing quality. I think that's amazing. I think in the supplement world, this is exactly what all of us are looking for. Like, give us the solution to something easy, something that I can trust, something I can actually trust. And you know what you can trust? Whole food supplements. They have so much incredible information on their website. I encourage you guys to check it out. I have a discount code right here, a link down below. I reached out to this company because I wanted to work with them, and I wanted to specifically put it in this video because what this company did for me, what these nutrients, like packing my body with extra nutrients, means extra energy and vibrance. Like, that's what I need in this season of my life as I'm raising children, homeschooling, working, and taking care of my home. It's just a little biohack that I have been so reliant on for the past year and a half. Honestly, I could chat your ear off about this company and about proper supplementation, but I encourage you to check them out for yourself with an open mind, an open heart, and with that desire to have more vibrance and vitality in your life, because I know we all want it. All right, let's get back to my video. Super easy, super quick. This will just take you a few minutes. Clear off all the countertops in your bathrooms. Find a way to put the toothpaste in a drawer. Find a way to put your knickknacks inside. I'm not doing this to be boring and dull. I'm doing this again to prevent you from being overstimulated in this really simplified area. There are other ways and other beautiful rooms and spaces to decorate, but when it comes to your bathroom countertop, not only is it tidier looking and simplified, but it's cleaner. The bathrooms can be a very germy place. This is a great opportunity to simplify ruthlessly here. I'm serious. Toothbrushes, toothpaste in drawers. I put them on little washcloths so that they're nice and neat. They're not touching anything else. They're clean. But spend a few days with this simplified bathroom countertop and tell me that doesn't just calm you down and add peace to this space that you're in all the time. I shared this at a conference one time, and I had like a 20-minute talk, but this is the piece that stuck with people the most when I said, a messy bedside table is a messy life. I got messages for like weeks following the conference about that particular topic, okay? Your bedside table. It needs to be something where, yes, you can hold your water, but also it can't overwhelm you, because this is the last thing you see before you go to bed and the first thing you see when you wake up. Hence why I created this oasis, as you can say, with my salt lamp alarm clock and just a pretty warm light. Like, this is an orange, really gorgeous amber light bulb that at night, like, that's all I want on. Sorry, my baby's over there just making noise. I encourage you to make this space beautiful, to simplify it ruthlessly, and make this illustrate the way you live your life. A little bit of beauty, a lot of bit of space, intentional things mixed in. Magnesium lotion, love that for me. Hair clips, my favorite books. This is the only space where I hold my books down here. The space, although it's small, is very important. Okay, linens. We're gonna declutter linens. You need 2 sets, maybe one decorative cute set and then one plain white or whatever color you like. But I'm telling you, you guys, you just need 2. There's so much of our culture right now that makes us believe that we're missing out if we don't have more options, and we're missing out if we don't have more. But you know what we're missing out on? Life, because we're succumbing to that narrative and accumulating too much. So we're taking care of too much. So we're overstressed and overstimulated all the time. We're missing out on life by buying into that narrative. Something as simple as linens, you guys. Just pick your 2 favorite sets and stick to those. We have 2 sets of white for every single bed. Maybe one day we'll add in some decorative colors, but for right now, in this season of life, this is just easy. As homemakers, we carry a lot. We have a lot of to-do lists, little pockets. All I'm trying to do today is just to help you come up with little pockets that simplify your life and simplify your job as the homemaker. This can be an incredibly fulfilling role, but if you're overstimulated and you have too much stuff, it's never going to be that for you. And while we're on this subject, I know there are plenty of women before me that have done this and have done a wonderful job in their homes. If you have any advice for us young moms with young kids, please leave it below for how to simplify our homes, simplify this practice, and actually enjoy homemaking.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through
welcome to my cabinets. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I said that, but here we are talking about dishes, dishware, clutter in a kitchen that can really stress out somebody who's trying to keep their space clean and tidy. The person that I'm talking to is someone that just is always cleaning their home and always overwhelmed by their kitchen and has a lot of dishware. First of all, let me say, you're not wrong, okay? You are not doing anything wrong, but may I give you a piece of advice that might help and make things so much easier and give you a lot more time to do something else in your home, or to spend quality time with your children or with your husband, to clean up your kitchen at the end of the day. Declutter your drinkware and your dishware. Make it the absolute essentials that you need. I get laughed at all the time when people come over because they're like, you don't have any cups, you don't have any spoons. I mean, all the extra stuff, because we do host a lot, is up in a top cabinet that we get down with a step stool every time someone comes over. But the thing is, it's really hard to wrap your mind around having less, because we've been trained to believe that having more means it's easier. I will always have something when I need it. But I want you to know that it's okay to get rid of that fear, and it's okay to have exactly what you need instead of backups and backups and backups, which turns into clutter and stress and a lot of time and energy spent picking up your kitchen and making sure it stays clean. It's such a simple way. Try it for a week. Try putting all the dishes away up in a top cabinet except for one bowl for yourself, one plate for yourself, and one cup. See what happens. And I'm not saying it's gonna blow your mind, it's gonna change your life, but just observe and learn something from this experience. I want you to know that there's hope and you don't have to stay stressed as a homemaker after this video. That's a great place to start. While I'm here, while I'm looking at this shot, this thing has been sitting up here for a long time. It doesn't really look cluttered because it matches, but we don't use it ever. So I'm gonna put it in our donate pile. That's the thing about homemaking. And what I want you to know is that it's small shifts that make a big impact. I have a digital course that I love sharing about because I put my heart and soul into creating something that can teach somebody how to not only simplify, but how to slow down and change their life. What questions to ask yourself before you get rid of something? What questions to ask yourself before you purchase something? How to actually make a shift in your life that sticks. But what if I want to keep things? Like, it's the most gentle and understandable approach because I was there. I was the stressed homemaker. I don't know your story, but I was an angry and overwhelmed mother and wife. I was miserable. And everything I learned in the past 5 years, I packed into one course that's like, hey, I see you, I hear you, this isn't overwhelming. Let me walk you through so that you can live a life of freedom. That's what the course is. I even have modules on technology. I have modules on how to say no, the actual verbiage, where you don't have guilt just lingering inside of you. I welcome you, if you're in need of that, I welcome you to seek out this course, and you learn it once, you can use it for the rest of your life. So I'll leave that there. Feel free to message me if you have any questions, but I just want to help people get to a place of freedom in their life instead of being stuck on this hamster wheel of stress and clutter and chaos and guilt. I just want to give you freedom. I feel like I'm always talking about shoes, but they can be a huge source of clutter in the home. Clutter attracts clutter. I'll say that time and time again because I want you to know that as soon as you put something on the ground, as soon as like a shoe gets put on the ground, things are just gonna gravitate towards that. So the easiest way to reduce clutter like that, because I know you're needing something like that, is to declutter your shoes. First of all, step one, get rid of all the old stuff, get rid of the excess shoes. Feel freedom in knowing that you need 3 to 4 pairs. I live in a 4-season state, so I need the summer, yes. I need the walking and the exercising, yes. Okay, these are so old and ratty. All right, I need the cute boot, all right? Yes, that I can also wear in the snow. I have a wedding pair, all right? You just need so much less than the world makes you believe. If that gives you some freedom, great. If that gives you stress, as it did me in the beginning, just work through that. Welcome it. Don't try to push it away. Just say like, why is this stressing me out? Am I treasuring? Am I depending on happiness through the amount of shoes that I have? Just ask yourself questions. I'm not saying that's your problem, but it was certainly mine. Anyway, back to the shoes. Step number 2, take them off the second you get inside. So like, there's not shoe clutter ever in my home. It's just all right here. We have an extra one with our excess shoes outside on our back patio. It doesn't look beautiful. We don't have a lot of space in here, so it just works. It is what it is. And when it snows, we'll grab our boots out there. But these are everyday shoes that just get taken off like that. That's a great starting place as well. Just find a spot for your shoes and make that the absolute spot. Plus, shoes are literally riddled with germs and viruses and toxins. When you just walk into a public place, think of where all those germs have been. And when you walk into your house, they're all coming into your home. I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm just like, does everybody know this? I have to put a literal sign on my door because Americans just, it's an American thing to not take off your shoes before walking into someone's home. Let's change that, America, okay? When it comes to cleaning supplies, you can get rid of your doubles. Double vacuums, double brooms, double dusters, double mops. It's a common misconception that if we have more items, life is going to be easier. We'll always have that item, that broom, that vacuum to pull out and do what we need to do. But on the contrary, it's been proven time and time again that just having one of these items simplifies the entire process and takes off not only the physical but also the mental load of having to keep track and take care of multiple items. So I'm here encouraging you, if you have doubles, ruthlessly eliminate this excess and get rid of that fear that life will be harder. You just need one vacuum, one broom, one mop, one duster, even one company that you order your cleaning products from. Try it. Trust me, I know it sounds weird, but clutter in your space is a stressor. It lowers your vibrations. It makes it easier to sleep in your bedroom if there's clutter everywhere. Not only that, but it will be so much easier to just wake up, have a tidy room, make your bed in just a few seconds, and then start what you need to start for the day. We don't need dozens of pillows on our bed, do we, Wally? Do we? We just need a few. Honestly, no one even needs to see this room. No one even needs to be in here and be judging you, so you don't need to have a perfect space. This is your safe space, the safest space in your whole home. So just make it easy, make it simple. My walls in here, bare. My bed, plain. My sleep, when I don't have kids interrupting me, it's wonderful. Just trust me on this. Clutter is a negative vibration. Everyone vibrates at a certain frequency, and the more clutter you have, the harder it is to relax, the harder it is to have a good restful sleep. So just when you're in your room, first declutter this bad boy, then declutter as much as you can. I didn't create this video to overwhelm you. All I want for you is just to pick 1 or 2 of these tips and to implement it today, to start breathing a little bit slower, a little bit deeper, and honestly to give you hope. You don't have to stay living in this state. A simplified and a slow life can be your reality. Again, if you need a deeper dig into what it looks like to simplify your entire life, I really encourage you to check out my course down below. I am hosting a live as well on Monday night. I'll leave that in the description if you want to join. You've got this. Simple and slow isn't dull and boring. It's free.
I mistook you for a dream.